Hopefully Har was receptive to your interest in his craft. Or at least tolerant.
He was glad to hear you're getting the place in order. Protected.
I have not seen this pattern in some time. You met Willow as well, then. Pokey, does that blanket look familiar?
We had one, yes? On your bed. You and Ma. Forgot all about that.
A gift from a dear friend. For two young lovers embarking upon a life together. Funny how life can sprout anew from seeds long buried. A fitting choice, Wayfinder. One of many to come, I'm sure. As you continue making this place yours, my only request is that you keep our village close to heart. Any additions, mines, farms, lumber mills, and the like can be of greater good to your community. May your new beginning here serve you well.
Remember nestling my way between you and Ma for warmth. Imagine me trying that now.
You've grown so much. We'd scarce have space to sneeze.
Thought you'd still be here. I'm interrupting.
No, just saying our goodbyes. Rude it is to overstay in another's home.
Indeed. Wayfinder, you can really pull a place together.
Bit envious myself.
I came to pass along a message from Barbed Vale. She requests your presence at the hunting outpost, a bit west of here.
What does she need?
Believe it has to do with the Journeykin. She'll provide you the details.
Older. Perky. Take whatever time here you need. My home is always open to you.
Already the Wayfinder makes for a better neighbor than those obnoxious trolls.
I want that.
The gift Willow made.
Near identical. Seems she taught the pattern to the Wayfinder. Sharp as her weaving claws, that one. I buried the original when it became clear that its symbolism was no longer appropriate.
I am sorry.
Perhaps that's not entirely accurate.
Our paths cross again, Wayfinder. Welcome to our hunting outpost. Here we prepare game to feed our village, as well as foster wildlife. Take only what can be repaid. That is our motto. Yet the tundra is not so benevolent. Nature's temperament is both nurturing and brutal. Generations spent here have taught us kinship is key to survival. And we lowlands have found no better friend than the Journeykin. It'd do you well to spend some time bonding with them. The best friendships are worth the time. In the case of Journeykin, it can mean the difference between life and death. The Journeykin have taken to you. Not surprising. Now, Wayfinder, it is I who seek your aid in taming beasts of this land. Concurrent with your arrival, our council received reports of unidentified creatures roaming the wilds. Strangers among lands, or so we've deemed them.
What do you know about these creatures?
Little more than that they're unknown monsters, never before seen in the area. After some debate, a scouting party was assembled to study their behavior. But as of late, we've lost contact. Upon request, your Malice and Keith have joined our search. So too, I ask your help on behalf of Claw and Council.
I'll convene with Malice and Keith. Between the three of us, we can cover more ground.
Your alliance is versed in threats of the unknown. Our efforts combined improve chances of shepherding our scouts home. Take heed. A thick fog now rolls across the great tundra. Trust your journeykin to guide you.
There you are.
Over here, Commander.
Any sign of the party?
Nothing yet. With any luck, the scouts got turned around in this fog and simply wandered off course.
The more boots we have on the ground searching, the more likely we are to run into them. Barbed Veil insists the area is free of natural predators. Regardless, let's stay alert. We're surrounded!
It's never just a walk in the woods, is it? Fast as the wind. We've hit a junction.
I'm having trouble getting a consistent read on our location. Out here, we'll have to rely on your war claw for navigation. See if it can point us in the right direction. Look out! Our friends are back!
Had more than enough of you.
way, Commander. There's someone ahead!
I think we're getting closer. But whatever we're getting closer to, I don't like it in the slightest.
Over here! A survivor! How very satisfying.
Wallowing spineless in the filth they create for themselves.
Is this...
Awful God! Come to terrorize me!
What threatens my very being? No longer! We heal as one!
Where does it think it's going?
To cower, while its lackey takes the heat.
Need to keep her conscious. I'll tend to her, while you two handle the spawn.
Gladly. I better be wrong. This better not be what I think it is.
Protected. I am might. We heal as one. We heal as one. How's the scout?
Holding on, but just barely. She needs medical attention.
This won't take much longer. Job's not done yet.
We'd have plenty of time for that. But for her, it's running out. She needs a healer.
Kaith's right. We go for help first. Then we talk to the Council.
Fine. But this goes beyond just the Council. We need to notify the Alliance. And have the bodies identified.
Unless you want one more to identify, let's move.
Once she's safe, I'll contact Krisha. Have her call for an emergency meeting.
Look at this. So pretty.
I've got my hands full with an injured Coden and a riled Char, but I'm fine. I imagine the Alliance is going to act fast. You should prepare your account.
Is that what I think it was? I'm okay, I'm fine. We don't know for sure. It could have been... maybe. I need to call Krisha.
I am mighty!
This is where your alliance congregates.
It is quite grand, I think. But I suppose an event like this beckons decorum.
The stories from this trip will make good fodder when I return. Gossip sits in their bellies like a fresh harvest.
You'll get plenty of that. How can I prepare you for the audience?
Honey wine, but we've none to spare. I'll be fine. We've hosted travelers over time, with little more to bargain besides information. I'm not unaware of the world. Just been a long time since we've needed to seek aid from others.
You and I are aligned, at least.
Good. After you, Wayfinder.
All members are present. Welcome, leadership from the Pact. Finally. The room is getting fuller by the day. We can begin.
We thank the Council for their discretion and speed. Your summons said as much, but recent developments are troublesome.
Are the cryptids back? Are they not so contained?
A different threat. Warden Frode, your report?
A Titan has been sighted in Janthir. A few of my Astral Ward in the area got a good look after it fled into the bay.
A Titan? I've certainly read of them. The burning of Ascalon. The door of Komali. Stories filled with deception. Are you sure?
Yes. Multiple first-hand accounts of a giant insectile beast. The Ward is gathering all the readings we can.
Our records are likely dated, mind you. And this one may be more evolved than the hive we've encountered before.
Luckily, the commander was in the right place at the right time. Witnessed the attack alongside Kaith and Imperator Malice.
Oh yeah, well, that's convenient.
Counselor.
It's all true. While working with the Astral Ward in Janthir, we encountered the Coden of Harvest Den. We sought to establish diplomatic bonds with them on behalf of Queen Junna when the Titan attacked. Its spawn kept us busy while it fled into the bay. Smart enough to avoid a fight. But my experience is limited. Today I've brought Stoic Alder, the Claw of the Lowland Coden, to share his.
We noticed a change 3 seasons ago. The wildlife reacted first. They fled south. Bearkin went missing. We kept our suspicions level. It could have been any great creature. Janthir is fierce. But then, the land started to sour. I assumed it was your cryptis. But those ones attacked our mines, not the grasslands. This is a very different beast. My bearkin have lived in Janthir longer than your cities have stood tall. We know danger well. We respect its boundaries. But this being mats my fur. Whatever a Titan is, whatever this creature seeks, we should be cautious. The fact that he's taken refuge near the ruins of Bavanisos paints an uncertainty that we shouldn't allow to brew.
How many are there? One, you say?
That we've confirmed. He fled to the north while his spawn kept us distracted. Even the little one was nasty.
Titans are not solitary. We'd know if there were 20. But I'd expect at least 2, maybe 6. And I don't count their spawn.
What does the Astral Ward advise? This feels like the definition of your expertise.
I'd like to hear that too. The Astral Ward should offer the Scepter of Ore.
Lady Livia, do I want to know what happened to the poor guards stationed at the door?
I haven't protected that thing for a century and a half for it to collect dust and foul memories. Lost to time, I thought. You have the scepter?
We do. The lady surrendered it not long ago. Safer in my reserves than a velvet crypt beneath divinity's reach.
You know it's a good idea, Iskarin.
I don't know this legend. What is this Scepter of Ore? A weapon?
Legavo. Cast from raw magic by the seers. It was made to control beasts from the mists.
A solution perfectly sculpted to our problem. The answer is dropped into our laps.
The scepter should remain dormant.
And why's that, Your Majesty?
Pick a legend. That is a history caked in blood. All of its wielders have met some ill-carved fate.
Besides myself, of course. And she looks great.
Until we know what we're dealing with, I'd sooner pick up a sword again than leave our fate to archaic mysticism.
Stubborn as Linus. Your mother would be horrified.
Enough! Are we walking on coals? Queen Jenna, if you don't see this as feasible, what do you propose?
The scepter is an extreme solution to a fresh problem. We should send the commander back to Janthir to learn more.
I agree with the Queen. We don't know nearly enough about the threat at hand, or how useful the scepter would be here.
Well, I think we should get it over with and just try the damn thing. What are we risking here?
This creature is closer to my borders than yours. And Stoic Alder's Coden are even closer. Harming our people is the risk.
Letting this thing roam about is just as dangerous to them.
Perhaps. But the scepter could do much worse. We are simply at an impasse.
Then what do we do?
We vote on it.
It's a sound motion. We did form the Alliance for a reason.
Someone will be disappointed with the decision. Or dead.
Ideally, these Titans, and not us.
The Queen is right. I don't think everyone is going to agree.
And so we vote. Take some time to think. When everyone is prepared to make their decisions and has returned to their places, we'll begin.
When Queen Jenna invited me to the Alliance, I didn't think things would spice up so quickly. Ilona has a long history with events such as this. I know my response. Think on yours.
I don't know, Commander. I'm prone to agree with the Queen's hesitation. We know so little.
Thankfully, Cantha had not yet closed its borders before the events Dagonet described. I've read of the Titans, and I've read of all that connected them. Abaddon, Shiro. It feels too complicated to make a sudden choice. I'd advise caution, but I see it in your eyes already.
Lot to consider, but I think I know my stance. We'll see how this resolves.
You know my take. If we have a solution, we should use it. If the Astral Ward is so powerful, they owe us a demonstration.
I don't disagree with caution. The risk is critical in dire moments. But I will abide by their decision. Historically, if the Ward needed to take action, we simply took it. I must wait now. I don't want to regret this.
I hear everyone's concerns, but between us, I don't know. We've endured so much pain already. Can you blame anyone for wanting to end things quickly?
Kinda speaking from experience here, but leaning on ancient magic isn't worth the cost.
I wish they could understand that what seems like an easy solution is often muddied with complication. But the final call is not mine. It can't be if we seek genuine unity. But whatever is chosen, we will live with it.
The last delegate has returned to their podium. It is time. All in favor of utilizing the Scepter of Ore to combat the Titan threat, say yay. And those who oppose, preferring the commander return to Janthir to conduct further research, nay.
We're all so shy. I'll start. Nay.
Nay.
Yay.
Yay! A firm nay.
Nay.
Grisha.
Yay.
Nay.
Nay. And we will not be using the scepter. More research is critical before we make such a call.
And when we do need the scepter, are we voting again?
We very well might, Counselor. For now, we are investigating the threat. If more action is needed, we will approach that. Imperator Malice, Kaith, and the Commander will return to Janthir with Stoic Alder immediately. Learn all you're able.
Stoic Alder, do your people have a secure route into the Isles? If Iskarin is correct...
And I am.
Then we should expect the worst. At least one Titan has returned to Tyria.
I've sent scouts to map the ruins before. We can approach from the south, take the river inland, and establish camps. These things threaten my home, my son. My spear will aid this alliance.
Adjourned.
Imperator, I would watch your tone. Anyone but me might disapprove.
My tone? My tone is fine. It's your logic that isn't. This is a Titan we're dealing with. What they did to our people...
Awful. And the things they made us do were worse. But that doesn't mean we should turn to some cursed wand. I hear your opinion, I agree. But you're Ash. Collecting data and understanding every corner is how you rose to Imperator. So, are you level-headed enough to return to the field?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Any strong feelings about the vote, you two?
I'm happy with the result. When we're dealing with gods, or creatures that pretend to be gods, caution must be observed. Maybe they want us to make the obvious choice. There's no way to know until we do our research.
It's certainly not my place. I'm just the royal messenger to the Dominion's great house, after all.
Just the royal messenger. She is very modest.
But I can see both sides. I see the want to dissolve the problem swiftly, and I also see the need to be patient.
Politics can be very delicate indeed. And knowing the song behind your opposition's march is critical in informing your own.
Sure don't envy you two. I just hope this gets cleaned up before anyone else gets hurt.
Foolish. What a silly decision. One more bad report for the Arcane Council. I'll be fine. Just fuming. Move along.
Well, I can't argue with the majority. Their suspicions must be warranted. I just don't want more destruction.
Neither do I, brother.
Iskarin, must I remind you that we are trying to prove a point in our participation here?
If we weren't in this alliance, the Titans would be taken care of.
That the Astral Ward does not make quick decisions. We think things through. And you don't know that. We have so few members now. The Spire may be irreparable. And you are tired, my friend. We all need each other. Tyria isn't safe from the mists anymore.
What was it like? Horrifying. We've faced many threats, big ones, but this time felt different. I don't want to catastrophize and call it an omen, but this creature escaping or entering from the mists is a scary concept.
You're not catastrophizing. Things that used to be rare suddenly feel like a routine season.
I wouldn't have advised that call, my queen. I think there's a better option. A smarter option.
It's good you're not her advisor, then. This is why I don't keep both of you on my shoulder at the same time. Agree to disagree, Lady Livia. You are welcome to express your opinion, but I do not share it. That was quite the affair.
I don't envy your status, Wayfinder. My mate was the Globetrotter. I prefer the personal politics of the village council. The Isles should make us nervous. The lowlands are familiar, but we never stay long. If you haven't heard my warnings yet,
Starting to get a good idea.
remain honest, and we'll wash our paws of this. We meet in Janthir.
Look at this. So pretty.
Act with wisdom. business here?
Stinky. This city.
Logan will be back. Greetings, respected Lions
You're back. We need to reach the northern shore. Yesterday. No time to pack.
You're distraught. What's the matter?
Fading Aurora. She left the village. We have to go after her. She won't survive a day on the Isles by herself.
She went to the Isles. Why?
I don't know. She didn't say exactly. When Pa returned, he told the Council about your meeting. The Titans.
Did he go with her?
No. He's with the Council now. She left on her own. I'll bet you my best skipping stone that she went after this stranger. I'm going after her too.
We should tell your father. See if we can rally a few spears.
I'm not asking for his permission, and I don't need you to lead the way. I'm heading to the North Shore. I'll take a boat into the Isles and see if I can catch up to her. You're not obligated to join me, but I won't turn you away.
Well, I certainly can't let you go alone.
This is as far inland as we can get. We'll have to continue on foot.
Have you been here before?
A few times, but never without Ma or Grandma.
What about Stoic Alder?
He wouldn't bring me, no. Doesn't think it's safe.
Look.
follow those, I bet we'll find fading Aurora. Strangers ahead. We'll fight through them.
Careful, Cub. This isn't a race.
The Val Raven should be drawn to the carnage. But the Wait. There. Fading Aurora.
The multiplicity of your bestial nature flickers dull without air. Lion Greer. And you are small.
Roaring rising!
Aurora! We came to help. Let's kill this thing. Please.
My boy. Cover me.
More moths to flame, sizzling with melancholy as they reach my ember.
You all need to listen to me. We need to clear the spawn infantry from the area. Right now, he holds control of the Out of the odds. I may be able to overwhelm him. Just enough. Do you have my suits?
Never be home without them.
Fascinating is your dedication to dying plots. I will turn this one to rot.
for his spawn! Dodge out of their way! We don't want to lose any seeds!
I am mighty!
See now. Your plans are undoing his corruption. It's magic, but it's balance.
Exactly.
I trust you. I've got more seeds.
I am mighty!
choking out the weight of my own dejection.
Almost done.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I've got a burning question or two.
I wouldn't get too close. Not until we have answers.
Who are you?
Pokey, I will not hurt you.
Don't call me that. That's what my ma called me. Who are you?
I am waiting sorrow.
Not some healer from the Shiver Peaks, I take it. I can practically feel the magic dripping from your paws.
I am not. I'm...
a rogue wizard. The Astral Ward is looking for you, Waiting Sorrow.
The moment they called you Wayfinder, I assumed your mission was to hunt me down.
Hunt is a strong word.
What fables did he tell you of me? That I take children and siphon their young magic?
Only that I'm to assume you're dangerous.
I helped you kill the beast, didn't I? If I was going to harm any of you, my hands would already be cleaned of it. Poised arrow. I'm sorry. I can explain everything. I just need you to give me some time before we tell anyone.
You don't want my paw to know.
It's not the right time.
And I still have a few questions myself.
With time.
Are you okay?
I feel sick. My gut is turning and my arms won't still. I don't know what to think. I need to count the trees and mull it over.
Are you going to tell your father? I wouldn't blame you if you did.
I want to. I don't know if I should. I'll think about it. My ma taught me to step away when a hunt became too taxing. My thoughts and tongue aren't aligned.
Wise advice. Take as long as you need. I'll keep an eye on her.
Yeah, they're getting some research camps set up nearby. I'll be there. Gonna take a walk.
Where is he going?
To think. If I just learned that my mentor was wanted for ambiguous transgressions, I'd be on the fence too.
I left a note. Ren should have known I meant no harm.
If you're talking about Isgarin, I think we both know better than to assume he's rational.
What do you suggest then? Shall you haul me back to Omnitas? Paws and chains?
Do Titans still roam the Isles? Can we count this battle fought?
Isgarin said to expect numbers, even if those numbers are low.
The earth here rumbles. I wouldn't blink if another stranger still walked upon these lands. The tendrils of my power reach outward, but the Mistburn is disrupting my senses.
Mistburn? Does that have something to do with the Titans?
In part. Energy radiates from the mists. I expect wherever our Titan came from, it was steeped in it. It bleeds into our realm.
Oh, wonderful. So, what are we going to do with you?
Well, I'm not in chains yet. Why don't you tell me? If you don't tell the ward, I will not flee. Let us deal with them later.
I don't know the stakes under which you were advised to track her down, but she did help us kill the thing.
I've carried enough secrets in my pocket to know how burdensome that weight can be.
Then let me offer this. I will return to them, but only when I know my kin are secured from immediate danger. Let me roam on my own terms until then. I've only just adjusted to life without Iskarin's shackling gaze.
If I can learn to trust Keith, I can learn to trust you.
I haven't fought like that in a few decades. Maintaining a facade absent magic has left my flame flickering and, delicate. Will you make sure Pokey is well while I recover?
We'll tend to the cub, but don't get any ideas.
Impossible.
Rare treasure.
Commander, you're far more versed on the Astral Ward than we are. But you might owe us a bit of an explanation.
Not your mess. It's hardly mine. I don't want to put you two in a tough spot.
Please. You're traveling with the Imperator of the Ash Legion and a thief turned diplomat. We can do covert.
With all the intel we've gathered so far, probably not far behind with our own assessments.
I suppose. When I met with Frode back at Moon Camp, he told me to keep an eye out for their missing wizard. I've heard the name, but not much else. She left the Astral Ward on uncertain terms, which makes Iskarin nervous.
Iskarin makes me nervous. Should we be afraid of her?
Maybe caution over fear. Didn't strike me as dangerous when she threw herself in front of Pokey.
We can do cautious, Commander.
Far as I know, she helped us fight that thing. Hell of a lot more than Iskarin has done here.
Stoic Older.
If you're looking for Poised Arrow, he's not here. Your scuffle with the stranger
Not
left
dead
his
after all.
mind raw. I don't know what you endured. I haven't seen him so heavy with angst since Silken Weir left us.
I can explain.
After the mainland attack, his nerve was turbulent. He said you were left with little choice. My son survived. Your friends survived. I don't need to mourn what didn't come to fruition.
The creature that killed your kin is dead. Wilted my senses.
Another sunset. Did you find Aurora? Pokey didn't say.
She wasn't with the dead. A good sign. But we'll keep looking.
We'll settle camp and assess. Our forebears built sites across the Isle. Way stations, constructed after the Masat fell. Iskarin's warning hasn't escaped me. If a Titan lives, we'll find it. You can tell your alliance that. Wayfinder, my son. Is Pokey okay?
Was that his first fight? Against something of that scale?
Of that scale? No. With distance and time, he'll come back to us with a clear head. Oh, I think Graced by Fire was looking for you and your allies. Probably wants to thank you.
Score one for me.
Is our soldier escort here yet? I want to get into the ruins before another storm rolls in. Commander! Do we still call you Commander? Oh, never mind that. Heli, Priory Archivist. The Tyrian Alliance invited us to come study the Isles and help with the whole Titan situation. Fascinating, truly. I specialize in pre-searing human migration. When I heard about the ruined village here, I had to come. Gavril. That's what it was called. The only record the Priory has on it is a journal entry from a former inhabitant, Dorothy. Until all this started, we had no idea where Gavril was. It was wiped from history. Though, I had an inkling. Something very, very bad happened here. But I'm going to put it all together. We have to. If you happen to find any documentation, town records, personal diaries, bring them to me. Let's see what we find.
Hear what happened to Guiding Star's expedition team? They were attacked not once, but twice. This isle is
On your feet
troubled.
again. So
Not by
soon
a
after the
stranger,
attack?
I hope.
Keith might have something to
Just
say
by
about that.
wolves, they told me.
Rest is for a calm
According
soul.
to Guiding Star,
If I sit
one
for
was
long, I'll
enormous and
turn into a
rough.
cub with a gut full of
Creatures on
honey.
this island never just rabbits or bees.
I also heard
Have
the
to
news.
be
You
beasts.
killed it? The stranger?
Yes, it's true. I'm glad we got Pokey out of there in one piece. That beast was horrifying.
If my companions saw what that creature left behind, they'd be mortified. Spent their lives learning this land, protecting it. I'm relieved Pokey is okay, though.
Me too. But until we know what's left to fight, may as well find our footing. How can I help you stay seated? Need rest.
If you're offering, I could use a scout. Wilderness abounds. Only a few of us have spent any real time on the isle. With the Astral Ward and Bearkin moving inland, your help charting the area would benefit everyone. I've also observed troubling behavior among the local wildlife. Frenzied, enraged. Creatures that don't usually attack. But that can be our problem next. But once you're done charting, come back to me.